photo opportunity time provided for you separately, and we will enter into a launch for this fitness center in a few moments. Before that, we'd like to have a question answer session, and what I'll do is we'll start with a few specific questions that I can address to our star panel and guests, and then we will have an open house where people from the media can also address questions to them. This will be followed by a launch, the ribbon cutting for the various Pilates machines in the next room. We welcome everybody on the panel, and I'll start with the Fitocratic team. Sunil, maybe I'll start with you. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey from the conception of this studio to its materialization today?
And the dedication towards the clients, it was just unique. So
Thank
that
you.
was it.
So this is what started the inspiration for you to
it was really
start this initiative. That's going to do our city a lot of good. Zahir, I'd want to start with you with the next question. Can you tell us a little bit about Pilates? I understand that you've also practiced a little bit of Pilates in your professional life as an athlete and ace cricketer. Can you tell us what difference it has made and how?
Yes, I have. I've tried plenty of things, like different things as far as training is concerned, and as bowling, you know that a lot of back rotation is involved in it, and Pilates specifically, I used it just to align my back nicely and work more on the core and recovery side of it. So along with my strength and conditioning and the skill work which I was doing on the ground, I was adding it with Pilates as a added just to focus on posture correction and recovery.
Thank you very much. So we have with us Zahir Khan, the famous cricketer. We have Huma Qureshi, and we have Kaira Advani as well with us. My next question goes to you, Huma. You've used Pilates, I understand, as well, and you've trained with Yasmin over a period of time. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience of training with Pilates and the gym?
Well, first of all, I've done Pilates before, but my experience with Yasmin has been very, very special. I think she's someone who's extremely dedicated towards each and every client, and Pilates especially has helped me, for example, in my posture. I'm a tall person, and I've always sort of stooped a bit, and I don't really, stand up straight. So the first thing she told me was she gave me one little dhap on the back and said, stand up. And I was like, okay. Well, back, head, arm, pinch, shoulder, all that. Let's not get into the specifics of it. But no, it really does. I think what it does, I think Yasmin's a better person to talk about specifically how it works on the muscles, but it definitely elongates muscles. It gives you a better posture. It gives you more, core strength. And these are things I've noticed. And it's not like a workout where, because I've always been working out, but it's not as, a lot of people think it's not as intense as weight training. But I think the effects are much longer and they're more visible. So, yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for edifying us on those benefits. Kiara, I understand that you've, a lot of films these days require a certain tailor-made look and a, specific regimen and a diet that you need to adopt to get into that look. And I understand that, you've had a past where you've actually trained with Yasmin in such a manner. Can you tell us a little more about it?
Well, I started training at Body Image with Yasmin when I was in college, even before I did my first film. And I was preparing to become an actor. And at that time, we did everything. We did gym, Pilates, a mix of both. But once I've always been a very slim person. But Yasmin actually helped me to develop myself. I think there are all kinds of people in all different type of bodies. You have people who try to lose a lot of weight, and then you have those who are always slim, but you want to look proper. You want your shoulders to be formed. Well, you want to feel fit, look toned, and that's what she helped me do. So I know that if I ever have to change my body for a particular role, then I'm in the best hands.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Yasmin has been named as the best trainer by the Elle magazine this year, by the Men's Health magazine this year. Men's Health magazine this year. And by the Vogue magazine last year as well. Yasmin, you've just written a fantastic book about Pilates. I'd like to know what is the next step in this journey for you?
This is the next step.
Wonderful.
So yeah, starting this gym in South Bombay with Fitocratic as my partners, as the ones who are going to run the show is very, very exciting because I've wanted to expand, but I think I'm ready now. I mean, it's taken me so many years to, really be ready. And I'm also launching my YouTube channel today. It goes on air, the promos on air, and for all those, who write to me on different social media platforms saying, do you only train celebs and what about a common person? And it's a free subscription for everyone, and they actually get to train with me wherever they are. I'm also an active fitness, Tata Sky. There's a channel on fitness by Sunil Shetty, which has different instructors giving workouts. So yeah, I'm on that. So this is, I think I have my plate full right now. I'll stop here and make this work really well before I think of anything else.
That's so uplifting to hear that you've dedicated a life for the service of celebrities as well as the masses, and
Actually, I'm not dedicated it. I really am very passionate and love every minute of it. So there's no real sacrifice of dedication, or even on days when I say, oh God, I'm so tired, I've worked so hard, I've actually enjoyed it, because in my business, when you've worked a lot, means you're successful. So
Wonderful.
yeah, I enjoy it.
I want to add something here.
Yeah.
She does all of this, trains all of us, has her plate full, like she said, but she still takes the time to go to, California and all sorts of places, Jalandhar, to train herself and learn the newer forms and, be up to date, better herself so she can come back and teach us. So, I mean, she's hands-on even on herself. So it's amazing.
Wonderful.
Going to Bangkok 15th of November to do a course.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Kaira, you're not the first person that's told me that in the brief while that I've been meeting people who've known you, Yasmin. I've heard this for the second time, that you take the time to learn new things and then imbibe them and then pass them along.
The journey never ends.
Well, thank you very much, and I'd like to open the floor now for questions. So if the media or the press would like to ask anything, this is the moment. We've got our stars together. We've got the Fitocratic team here with us.
अब आप फिलहाल रिटायरमेंट ले चुके हैं, तो किस तरह से आप अपने आप को फिट रखते हैं?
जी, फिटनेस पहले काम के लिए करते थे, अभी अपने लिए करेंगे।
तो बॉलीवुड में आने का कोई प्लानिंग है आपकी कुछ?
बिल्कुल नहीं।
किसी एक्ट्रेस को फॉलो करते हैं आप, उनकी फिटनेस को फॉलो करते हैं?
नहीं, मैं अपनी
Zach सिर्फ
रूटीन,
मेरी फिटनेस को फॉलो करते हैं.
हमारे ट्रेनर है, वो हमें प्रोग्राम देते हैं, हम उन्हें फॉलो करते हैं।
So we'll have a lot of questions here. We'd like to also ask you to specifically inquire about Fitocratic's new chapter with body image. Are there any other questions that you'd like to follow through?
हाय ज़हीर। ज़हीर, मेरा क्वेश्चन आपसे ये है कि अभी रिसेंटली आपने रिटायरमेंट ली है एंड उसके बाद सुनने में आया कि आपको इंडियन बॉलिंग कोच के लिए नॉमिनेट किया गया है। सो आप उसके लिए क्या सोचते हैं?
सुनने में आ रहा है, आपके भी सुनने आ रहा है, मुझे भी सुनने आ रहा है, ये बस उतना ही है।
कुछ तो माइंड भी रहता हो। साकिब जो आपके ब्रदर हैं, उनके साथ आप ऑक्यूलस का रीमेक करने जा रहे हैं, तो कैसी फीलिंग है कि एक साथ ब्रदर एंड सिस्टर का रिलेशन ऑन स्क्रीन आने वाला है?
बहुत एक्साइटिंग है ऑफ कोर्स टू वर्क विद माय ब्रदर. ऑन स्क्रीन भी हम वही बदमाशी करेंगे जो हम ऑफ स्क्रीन करते हैं. होपफुली पीपल विल एंजॉय इट एज मच बिकॉज माय पेरेंट्स आर सिक ऑफ अस. नाउ वी गोना अनलीश द सेम टेरर ऑन एवरीबडी एल्स. No, but it was great fun, and Saqib is a very good actor. But today let's talk about Yasmin and let's talk about fitness. Of course, us. Don't put her in a spot. I know, it's just us.
So Gitika, you're feeling really good for me that today there were no controversial questions. Compared to the book launch where people just unleashed themselves on me. So Huma answered it. Zach can answer it the other way around, and we have an answer.
Well, Huma, talking about fitness, you are closely associated with Salman Khan and his family, the man who himself is known for his fitness. So did he give you any fitness tips?
To join Yasmin? Well, Mr. Salman Khan is an icon. He's a fitness icon for the whole country. So, I mean, he's an inspiration just to watch him in all his films. And over the years, he's going to turn 50 this year. it's amazing how he's been able to maintain that. And yeah, Yasmin's there for my fitness advice. So who better than her?
Will we see you with Salman in future, sharing screen space?
Who knows? Yeah, inshallah, inshallah. आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर.
This is about the campaign by Cadbury, which is gathering special wishes for the special people like the policemen, the cops, and the doctors who sacrifice their celebration for the safety and security of people like us, so that we can wholeheartedly enjoy the festivals like Diwali. So I'd like all four of you to say something about that. To us.
Well, I think it's really lovely. In fact, Yasmin has a really great idea the other day in the gym while we were working out, and she said, it's festive season, and we always, as Diwali, we always give so many gifts and mithai and dry fruits and stuff to people who already have so much. It'll be so nice if you take a pledge. It could be whatever it is that you want in your life, something like maybe not eating sweets, but donating those sweets to baby kids, who maybe don't have who can't afford sweets, who can't afford that kind of luxury. So even a small step like that can go a long way in bringing someone else a smile, bringing someone else a lot of cheer and happiness. So I think Diwali as a festival, it's festive and you light diyas. Similarly, just light the light forward. And I think Cadbury or whoever else is doing these kind of campaigns, just taking that same ethos forward. And whatever is it that we can all do, we should just come forward and participate.
I want to know what is your mantra for fitness? और आपको क्या लगता है आप कितने फिट हो और आपको और कितना फिट बनना है?
See, fitness is a process, fitness is not like a one time thing ki I've gone touched fitness and I've come back, and I've had my own struggle with being fit. I've had my own issues with being I've been always a really chubby child, and I've had all kinds of issues while growing up that all girls go through. Yo dieting, following fads, all of that, and coming back and it telling on my health. Finally, I think now I've reached a place where I'm understanding the holistic approach towards fitness, that it's not about reaching a particular number or fitting into a particular dress, but it's an ongoing process. So I will go on a holiday and I will cheat a little bit, but at the same time I'm doing it not for anybody else but for myself, because it makes me feel really good. Today when I wear something and I go out, I feel really good about how I am looking and how I'm feeling. So yeah, that's my answer to you.
Thank you. In getting hooked up with Hazel Keys. So what do you have to say about that, such rumors or something?
Well, as I've retired now from cricket, so I have more things to focus on. So everyone can be hopeful now.
About the campaign by Cadbury.
Well, I think we don't thank whoever spends that extra hours, working during the big festivals. I mean, be it Diwali, be it Christmas or New Year's, we don't thank them enough. So since you asked me, I think I'd like to take this opportunity to thank them all, that we are all grateful to you for putting that extra hours and looking after us so that we can enjoy our festivals better. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you guys to just stop the questions for now. What we're going to do is, since you have this photo up already, we're going to move to the other side and actually launch the gym.